Yo, what's going on, fam? So today we got a reaction for you guys. I've personally never seen no producer channel do reactions, which means we breaking barriers. Hey, yeah, on a serious note, I do want to make more different kinds of content for you guys. I'm thinking reactions might be worth trying. So right now we got this video called Making Beats Might Be Dying by Now Waves. I haven't seen it yet. Very interesting title. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my blind reaction. So yeah, let's get to it.
Some people think that making beats might be dying. I am a Grammy-nominated multi-platinum producer who's worked with artists like Lil Baby, Chris Brown, Pooh Shiesty, and today I'm going to expose to you the truth about what's killing the producer community and how you, yes, you, can fix it. Solid. Now, one thing
Okay, he hasn't made any points yet, but before he does, I do think there are a couple things that we as producers are letting kill beat making. And those things being, number one, just completely ripping off everybody. Like, I see so many producers just take loops, throw the same exact kind of drum patterns, exact same drum sounds on everything, just to try to like knock out as many beats as possible. I think that's not the most fun way to go. I think like the whole music process should still be fun regardless of how you go about it. You might have like the numbers on your side, but it's not really fun, and it's like it's just I think it's kind of destroying the system. Another thing is AI. Y'all really getting too comfortable letting AI take over. That's not okay. Like, you see producers promoting AI content, like AI generated melodies, AI generated whatever. Like, bro, they're taking our job. Why are we pushing this? Like, I'm not rocking with producers promoting AI generated content. Don't do that, bro. And that goes back to the fun thing too, bro. What fun is making music if you're not even making it?
I've been hearing a lot in the producer community is that everything sounds the same. Everyone is chasing the same 10 placements by making the same exact stuff. Yeah, this type of stuff. Oh yeah, and this type of stuff too. And don't forget about this type of stuff. Artists always try to chase the hottest trends and sounds, but the problem is, as producers, we're supposed to be creating those trends and sounds, not following after the trends and sounds that have already been set. Doing this leads to a lot of music that is boring, uninspiring, and unoriginal. Don't try to create something that sounds like what they already hopped on, but create something that you could still hear them on, but that really is an expression of you and your own musicality.
That's facts. He's spitting facts right now, but I do disagree just a tiny little bit, right? I don't have any crazy major placements or nothing, but I've worked with a couple small artists, and one thing I've noticed with smaller artists is you could give them something that's completely original and, you know, it's still fire. Like, you could still hear their sound on it and you think they'll still sound nice on it. Or you could give them something generic that they know, like, oh, this type of rapper be hopping on, this person be hopping on. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna pick the generic thing that like they already know works. At the end of the day, they're the artist, they're the one who chooses what they hop on. It kind of puts you on a weird spot. That's why, like me, I also record music sometimes. Y'all might not know that. Yeah, like a lot of times, like I just be like, if I make something I think is so fire, I'll send it to somebody and they don't hop on it. They're like, it's cool, but like, I'm trying to hear this. I just hop on it myself. Check out my music.
This into action. First things first, we're gonna use this Phrygian scale. That scale is very popular.
That's so fire. Not only is he spitting game, but he's also giving us a tutorial at the same time. Shout out to Now Waves, man.
Well, I'm very inspired by West African music, so I'm gonna use this sound from West Africa, right? Tight beats
I got a really weird but kind of fire hi-hat bounce to it. I'm messing with it.
and tight melodies are killing us. We have so many different producers making the same exact stuff. We have tight beats and tight melodies that have literally flooded YouTube. Can't be both. So today you have to choose a side. Yeah, on this video right now, as you're watching right now, because you can get placements both ways. Are you gonna be that person who people could just call up and say, yo, make me a Detroit type beat. Yo, make me a Lil Baby type beat. Yo, make me a Memphis type beat. Yo, make me a Future type beat. If you're not investing time into creating your own sound, you're probably a trend follower. And that's okay. You know, different strokes for different folks. Being a trendsetter is what will...
See, I agree with what he's saying so much to the point where I actually stopped chasing placements like completely at one point. Well, still now, because like I really got discouraged. Like, I was sending so many stuff out at one point. All the business nonsense aside, the beats that you want to get placed, usually never get placed. The ones that you think are fire or unique really never go anywhere. But the most generic ones, the most, you know, those are the ones that people usually go for. So it's kind of hard.
What gains you the most respect within the producer community as well?
Facts. I feel like producers definitely respect it a lot more. Maybe that's the way to go. Like, instead of like trying to reach out artist placements, like you try to go for producer placements instead, just with your unique sound. I don't know. I might be distracted.
And we come on to see
I should have known the loop thing was already, bro. I'm slack.
if you want to be that type of producer who's getting those types of calls, you have to have your own sound. That's the commonality. And most times this sound is built with an artist who's not necessarily at the top yet. They're not mainstream yet, but you're building with them. And then you gain the attention of people in the industry. You gain the attention of fans. And that's what sets you apart. Look at
Facts. And not only that, that sounds a lot more fun than trying to chase placements. Like, imagine you got an artist or your homeboy or whatever, and y'all just lock in. Even though the odds are really small, I'm not gonna lie, not good odds, but that would be a lot more fun than you just dedicating years and years and years on trying to get on Drake's album or trying to get close to Drake. And that's meat riding, bro. Get off his meat.
Now, I've had that on a small scale with an artist named Slime Life Shawty. If you ever heard this song called Clappers, this was an artist that I worked with in 2020, very heavy, when he was on the come up, very hot in Atlanta. Because of the sheer amount of music I was producing for him. So many people that were in the industry, like already hot, working with major artists, producers, artists, were hitting me up to work with me, hitting me up for beats, hitting me up for melodies, because I had built something with someone.
I found one of his kits on YouTube one time, and I was running a type beat channel, and I downloaded one of his kits, and it was fire. But I remember like the Slime Life Shorty.
Were we inspired by the sound of Atlanta at the time? Of course, but we did things in our own way, and that's what I'm telling you to do. Artistic expression is lacking in the producer community. We don't have enough artists, people who want to step outside the box and push boundaries. You know, an artist is someone who's like, yo, F the rules. I'm doing what I want to do based on what's coming through me, based on what needs to be expressed right now in this current time.
I disagree. I'm not gonna lie with this. This is the one point where I feel like this is the one point where I feel like I have to disagree on this. I feel like now we have too much artistry. Like, what? Maybe like you're just not paying attention, but these newer artists and producers be making the most freakiest, out of pocket. Like, they really, what I'm trying to say is they really get creative with it. But I guess like if you're listening to the mainstream, you won't really know. I didn't really notice until my little brother. He's more tapped into like the smaller stuff, and he be putting me on stuff like every week, and I'm like, what is this? Like, there's so many subgenres now that is ridiculous, and some of them are really fire, some of them are amazing, others like, why?
A lot of copycats, but we don't have a lot of artists. We got a lot of
speedrunners.
We got a lot of people who
we do have a lot of copycats, but I think we still have a lot of art, maybe even more so than before.
Know how to program things on FL Studio based on formulas they seen. Oh, you put this bass line here and you do this here and now it sounds like this. Well, where's the artistic value?
Bro, FL speedruns are not it, bro. What are y'all doing? I guess like as far as like entertainment content, yeah, it's cool, I guess. But every time I see one of those, like, it low-key hurts. I'll be like, ugh.
For producers to live and for a new reality of music production to be birthed, this era of type beats and copying what's hot and just being a replicator, it has to die. And it's going to die. You see AI. You think you're going to be able to copy better than AI? It's only going to take like a year or two, maybe
I thought he was going to end the video without mentioning AI. That would have been crazy.
3 before AI is making better type beats than both of us.
Facts.
So you better get your own sound. Peace.
Nah, for real, we're on the clock, bro. You gotta hurry. Lock in, bro. That's making beats is dying. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with him. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with me on some of the things I said. It's my first reaction to anything ever. Let me know how I did. Also, let me know if you want to see more. Matter of fact, if I get 10 likes on this video, I'll be satisfied. I don't expect much. Let's say 150 views and 10 likes, and I'll be happy. But yeah, it's your boy Darkside. Y'all be safe. We out.